What's up, survivalists? Jason here. Today I'm making my DIY archery target. So I was talking with Colan over at Kynkade Outdoors, and I was just going through ideas of how to make your own target because, as you know, targets can be kind of expensive a little bit, and I'm trying to limit of how much I can actually pay for just starting out on this hobby because it's my first time with an actual bow. I just got a compound bow from Goodwill. Still works, and I'm gonna see how well I do. So I have quite a bit of wood back here. I have canvas drop cloth as the front and back. I have a bunch of plastic that I gathered from my work. Colin was saying just grab a bunch of the black little trash bags from Dollar Tree and just fill it up with that and save money that way. But I just realized we have a whole bunch of shrink wrap that we just throw away from Lowe's that I work at. And I just grabbed a bunch of that stuff, and there was some other plastic type of toppers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be filling it up with that as the filling to stop the arrow from going through all the way. So let's see if my little project works out, and if it does, thanks a lot, Colin, because this is an awesome little idea. So let's get on to it. Let's go ahead and draw these plans out. So the canvas drop cloth is 4x12. So one part of it, I kind of want to make a 4x4, but I have to have at least an inch for me to staple it down around the edge. So maybe 3'11", and then 4. Then it's about, so when I did my raised garden bed, I think it was 10, maybe 10.5 inches together on 2 pieces. I'm gonna have little anchor points in the corners, probably just 1x1s on each corner that I'm gonna screw in all the fence pieces that I have inside there that I bought for like half price. On there and there. So it's just 2 panels like that screwed onto this little corner piece. Like, I just measured it out. I took 4 feet, and I just realized that's kind of tall for a target. So I might just do an actual 3x3. Yeah, let's just start at it. I'm using these type of screws right here. Start split right there. Look at that. Let's look at an eye. One at an angle a little bit with the screw. Should be fine. Oh, here's the frame. Luckily I checked it, because right here, 3 foot, 1 inch and a quarter. So, I guess I didn't really think through the size of the actual board right here, like in between. So, both of these on each side equals out to 1 inch and a quarter. So probably like a 3/4 inch. I just realized. Yeah, 3/4. Not 3/4. That's quite a bit if you're trying to be exact. So good thing I checked that on the spacing, so I know to cut the canvas to the correct size. But it would still work. You know what I just realized? Instead of making separate faces for the front and back, why not just wrap it around the whole thing to make it tight, staple it in on the sides, so I don't have to worry about it being ripped off on one separate side of the face. And gives you the measure and cutting. Got 8 feet right here by 4 feet. On each side, it's going to give me at least 5 inches to spare to fold over and staple down, and then screw the anchor down on top of it. just need to fill it up. All this plastic. I'm gonna use the contractor's bag as well as part of filling it. But look at all that plastic. I just packed it in. Got the shrink wrap right here. There's a little bit damp on one of these bags. Looks like an actual target. Kind of botched that one up. Here is my Goodwill find. These I bought from a archery store. So this, look at that compound bow. It's an Astro Deco Blazer. These pieces of here were already loose, so there's no determining what they were before. But let me try it out. I'm gonna wax the bowstring because I doubt it's been waxing a long time. Way out. So one thing's for sure, definitely need a backstrap. Bit high. Oh jeez. Okay, this seems quite high. Might have to use that one. But at least that kind of stopped it. Get on there. Getting closer. Almost the same spot. this doesn't win. It's almost on mine. Inside this window now. Oh, that one's straight. I broke that one. That one totally broke apart. You know what? I might be able to reuse this and turn it into one of the sling bows. There's this other piece right here. The tip is still fine. So I just put that inside of there. Got myself a sling bow little bolt. Try to find where the other ones went. So going from there down to there, I think the green one just kind of spun out. Just hit the tip of it. Did a bunch of cartwheels. And the first one went, here's the first one. Oh yeah. That is still fine right there. And would you look at that? Those are still fine. Nice. So only broke one arrow. Ain't that bad. So there we go, my DIY archery target, and it works. So thanks a lot for the idea, Colin. This saved me a ton of money. I probably put in 20 bucks altogether inside of this. And I got the screws for free, got some of the pieces of wood for free, got all the filling for free. The canvas material cost me like 9 bucks. Then I had actual planks that I dog-eared fence posts, and that cost me like 15 bucks for a bundle of 10. So I probably used almost half. That was like 8 of them all together that I cut up. So there's a good target right here, 20 bucks. And you can get yourself a nice arrow. It would stop a 60-pound compound bow arrow going straight through that. It only sticks out halfway, so it definitely works. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me any tips down below, especially for archery. So I want to thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.